afternoon. It's Farooq from Mubarak Al-Kitwi Chartered Accountants. I am auditor and tax agent. Today we will discuss a topic regarding UAE tax residency and eligibility criteria, conditions, what documents required. So the question normally being asked by the clients, and with my experience also I will share few examples. Sorry for late because nowadays too much pressure is there for the audit firms as well as tax agents because I'm auditor and tax agent also. So it is not easy, trust me, to find out even a few minutes. But still, what we committed already, we try our level best. At least out of 24 hours, at least let's give 25 minutes, 30 minutes, so I can interact with the followers, I can interact with the clients, or someone who is watching laterally also, so some clarities. So today our topic is UAE tax residency. So UAE tax residency, when law came, actually a lot of people that time was thinking that maybe because UAE tax residency certificate is not only for companies, as corporate tax law already issued for the companies. So some people might thinking, yes, it's only for companies only tax residence, but it is for individuals as well. When this law came, so some people thinking that there might be a personal tax or a personal income tax will be there, but in the law they clearly told, okay, this does not mean, but they just to align UAE also, as their economy is growing, they are aligning their alignment with the international standards, so they can comply the requirement. So standardize the rules and regulation as per globally, because different countries having the almost same rules, just aligning their rules as well with the global market. So today in the UAE tax residence certificate, it will two individuals as well as companies both can apply. For the companies, it's simple. Any company who is formed, recognized or established in UAE, of course they can apply for the tax residence certificate, but it should be 1 year old, because one of my client, trust me, this is the practical experience I'm sharing. One client, the company was formed, it was only a 9-month old. He want to apply for the corporate this tax residence certificate. So I told him, no, it is not possible. So companies, if they want to get a tax residence certificate, they should be 1 year old, must be 1 year old, then only they will be eligible. Yes, of course, they must be formed, they must be either recognized in the UAE. But here one client, he is from, I can't disclose his name, company name, but he is from Belgium. They have a branch here in UAE. So the client, I met the manager. He told, Farooq, can we get a tax residence certificate for this company? So I said, yeah, you can get it. But when he shared the legal documents with me, it was mentioned branch of a foreign company. So because as per law, this is across the globe, the branches are actually extension of a parent company. So when branches are extension of parent company, it means they are part of the main company. So companies who have a branches, especially foreign. See, locally, of course, one company is there, he has a branches. A foreign company have a branch in UAE, they are not eligible to get the tax residence certificate because they are part of the foreign company. So that is the main reason. So they are not eligible. But a company who is registered, recognized in UAE, yes, they can apply for tax residence certificate. Documentation is okay. I think better if I'll discuss documentation also. What are the documents required for the companies while applying for the tax residence certificate? I'm talking about the entities, companies, a corporation. So what are the things they need? Legal documents also need everything. Earlier they were asking for the audited financial statements also, but no, it's no more required. Actually, small changes came. Earlier it was there, and they need first of all they need while applying for which country they need, for what period they need. Here another question. While we were applying tax residence certificate, client asked, Farooq, can I apply for example 2025? In fact, for future period, you can't apply tax residence certificate. So you can apply only for the past period. So tax residence earlier in the initial while the FTA was implementing the law, so that time it's clear that you can only apply for the tax residence certificate for the past period, not for the future period. So while applying, you have to make sure you are applying for the past period. Then legal document, license, memorandum, share certificate, shareholder passport copy, all these things required with Emirates ID and should be valid. Keep in mind. And then bank statement. Sometime last 6 month bank statement we need to upload. And then there is a fee. But if you want this TRC certificate only digital copy or you need printed copy. If you need digital copy, that time no extra fee is there. But if you want a printed copy, FTA asks further, I think there is a fee. So you need to make sure that if you need some clients need only digital copy, they don't need printed, so no need to apply for the printed. But if you need printed as well, so FTA will ask for the additional charges you pay, and then they will deliver to your the mentioned address. So getting a TRC certificate for the companies is simple, but for the individual there is some criteria that you have to fulfill. If you will fulfill that criteria, only then you will be able to get the TRC certificate. So what is this criteria? Okay, let me explain in a simple way. See, if you are individual, you must be in UAE at least for 180 days, more than 180 days. So if you are in the UAE more than 180 days, then you become the resident, and if you are resident, then you can apply for the tax residence certificate. I will come later for what are the documents required for the individual. But if you are not, you have not completed the 183 days, if not then if you are still in the UAE is more than 90 days, you can still be eligible as a resident. But here some criteria is there. For example, either you are UAE or GCC national, because UAE or GCC national all have same rights, or you have a residence visa, like we as an expatriate we having the residence visa. Yes, if it is yes, and but either you have a permanent place also, permanent place in resident in UAE. Like I have my permanent place, mean I am living in UAE, but due to some reason I was not here, I was outside, but I spent more than 90 days, and I am living in my own home or the resident, I am paying the rent, so still it is eligible that this is my permanent place. Or some people, they have employment in UAE, like a lot of European, they are staying here in UAE and they are doing jobs. So yes, if they have employment, even short term or long term, and if based on that also they can be a resident. And if they are doing business also, like in my, I think, previous live session we mentioned. So then if they are doing business also, then can also be eligible for UAE resident, or if they have a habitual or normal reside, or their personal and financial interest are in UAE. So still might be this is difficult to prove, but still they can be eligible for to apply for UAE tax residence certificate for individuals. So it is very important while you are applying for as an individual for TRC, make sure that you fulfill this criteria, then you can apply. But I will mention the documents while you are applying for tax residence certificate. First of all, you need to select the period, for which period you are applying. As I mentioned, it should be for the past, can't be for future period. And then you have to mention the source of income. See, if I am an employee and an individual person, so of course I can have a employment on contract, my salary certificate from WPS also. Authority will came to know, okay, he is getting salary. That is your source of income. But if I am an individual, I have a company and I am getting dividend income, that can also be a source of income, because they want to know you are in UAE. Because if you are as an individual, if you are staying here, what is your source of income to be here in UAE? So they want to know your source of income. Then which country you are applying for, European. If you are from UK, okay, of course you will select the country UK. Then legal documents like your passport copy, your residence permit, and tenancy contract also. See, while we will saying tenancy contract, it means a lease agreement, and you have to provide electricity bill, a DIVA bill, and you have to apply sport with to calculate these days, more than 183 days. You have to give supporting documents. How we can give? By giving a travel report, that you can easily get it from Amir Center. So lot of places Amir Center here in UAE, so you can go visit them and they will give you the report. I think small charges are there. Then if you again you need this certificate printed, additional 350 something is there, they will give you the additional. So here, why the main purpose of this tax residence certificate, some people who are staying here, they are maybe a national from UK and staying here, so they should not be taxed doubled. Like if they are resident here in UAE, it means they are staying, for example, more than 183 days here in UAE, so they will not be taxed there in UK because they are resident for UAE. And there is a double treaty agreement with the UK. UAE has more than 100 countries, I think more than 130 plus countries. They have a double taxation treaty, so to avoid the double taxation. So if you are a resident here in UAE and you can get the tax residence certificate, and that we can help also. If you feel any difficulty and you need our help, we are providing these services as well. So you can apply this tax residence certificate being a company also, being a individual person also. You will get and you will not be taxed double. Some questions are coming. I think, let me see if anyone asking something else. One minute. No, yeah, whatever answer came, I already answered. So the reason for this tax residence certificate, still you can ask the questions, how to apply, what are the criteria, that I already explained. But if you want further assistance, please visit our website or send us email. We will help you to get a tax residence certificate for individual as well as for the companies. Thank you.